The New Orleans City Council says a top staffer and advisor to the mayor must step down. It centers around a controversial mailer that cost New Orleans taxpayers more than $50,000.
WDSU investigative reporter Aubrey Killian digs deep into how your tax dollars were spent and what's next here, Aubrey.
Hey, Gina, so a lot of new details. The City Council, they will hold an emergency meeting on Tuesday. If they agree that policy was violated, they will ask the mayor to fire Gregory Joseph, and if she doesn't take action, they will vote on it.
And the facts are clear. Mr. Joseph violated policy and deserves to be terminated.
Council President J.P. Morrell sent Mayor Cantrell this letter Wednesday.
Misspending taxpayer dollars for a political agenda is illegal, period.
Morrell says Cantrell's communications director, Gregory Joseph, intentionally derailed the city's rules to secure a no-bid vendor for a mailer intended to bolster the administration's effort to defeat a recall. Morrell alleges that mailers sent out in January violated state laws prohibiting the use of public resources for political advocacy. Mayor Cantrell had this to say Wednesday afternoon.
I'm so disappointed, I have to say, in the actions of leadership of the New Orleans City Council from the start, I would say, of this tenure. We have 858 more days to go. I really would hate, that we would continue to see this type of behavior, these types of bullying tactics, the political trickery, the disrespect.
Last week, members of the council grilled Joseph, questioning if these mailers funded by the city had to do with the recall. The city's chief procurement officer contradicting Joseph's testimony.
So you had no thought in your head to solicit this proposal and send out this mailer because there was a recall happening?
No, absolutely not.
It has nothing to do with anything? Oh, no.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Did anybody describe to you the content of the mailer?
No.
Did anyone describe to you the purpose of the consultant?
I was just told it's in the context of the recall.
Records show a New York company was hired to produce the mailers. They pulled voters' information to send them. In February of 2023, days after the recall period ended, Joseph got a message from the company saying that the time restrictions were no longer relevant. I spoke with Joseph last week. He says the mailers were educational. He showed up with an attorney and said he did not know if taxpayers were funding her services. What would you have done differently?
I don't imagine that I would do anything differently. Maybe I would, according to JP, put a picture of him on the piece. Maybe I would do that.
I think the people of New Orleans are tired of there being repeated missteps by this administration, and rather than acknowledging a misstep and how they're going to move forward, they just say fake news. And this was just the mayor today yelling again fake news without actually presenting any contradictory information to address the facts.